Hello, hello, it's GOBIZ again, and today I would like to thank you for tuning in. And we will talk about a very simple hack with Navy Federal, and that is the pledge loan hack. And today I would particularly talk about $1,001 pledge loan hack. And the reason being, I have had a few members message me, wanted to learn more. So I'm sharing this video just to help out those ones, especially the ones who are quite new to Navy Federal or have not really done anything with their account. So I have made a lot of videos about this. I have made a few videos about the 2001 and 3001 pledge loan hack, but talking about the relevance of 1001 and what you can do when you have an extra $1,000 that you can actually use to boost your personal credit profile and internal credit score credit profile with Navy Federal. And I just feel that it is one of the better programs out there when it comes to pledge loans. I'm still surprised that not many people take advantage of it. And it is actually better to do the pledge loan with Navy Federal than doing those, those accounts where you can build your credit by making deposits, but they charge you high interest rates and fees. But with Navy Federal, it's pretty easy. How a pledge loan works. When you call up Navy Federal to let them know that you want to do a pledge loan, they will take the amount to fund that pledge loan from your savings account. And once you have done the paperwork, they will ask questions. They will pretty much process the pledge loan right over the phone and then call you and let you know if you have been approved. Okay, once that pledge loan is in place, they will take the funds from your savings account and that will be transferred into your checking account, and you can use that for whatever. When that pledge loan shows up on your Navy Federal app, that's the time that you can also make payments to that loan. Now, every time you make a payment to that loan, to that pledge loan, it goes back to your savings account. So the funds from your checking, when you make a payment, goes back to your savings account or the account that funded your pledge loan. It's as simple as that. And that's why it's a great hack, because when you do a pledge loan, initially, that is already an active installment loan reported to the credit bureaus. So depends on the term that you picked for your pledge loan. For $250, you get that account reported to the credit bureaus for about 6 months. For $501, that's about 12 months. For 1001, that takes you up to 2 years, which is a really great time to be able to start building your credit and your profile with Navy Federal. 2001 takes you to about 3 years, and 3001, of course, takes you to the max with Navy Federal pledge loan, and that is about 5 years, okay, 3001. So it doesn't matter if you go over $3,000, that pledge loan will still be good for a term of 5 years. Now, of course, it's a personal choice how long of a term you prefer for your pledge loan. But why do I mention the $1,001 pledge loan? That is because if you have an installment account reporting on-time payments for 2 years, that is for 2 years, with Navy Federal, you can already build a great credit profile in only a year. You can already have a maximum of $80,000 in 1 year if you know the hacks and the tricks on how to do that right when you get started with Navy Federal. And why is that on-time payment reporting very important for your personal credit profile and with Navy Federal internal credit score? Remember, on-time payments is about 30 to 35% of your credit score. Now, if you have that, it can really help boost your personal credit score with those on-time payments. When you have a great personal credit profile and that is improved, you have a better chance with Navy Federal when it comes to their loans, their loan products, and their credit cards. Another benefit is that because you are using a Navy Federal product, it also counts to the advantage of you using a lot more of Navy Federal's products, which counts to your internal credit score. And because the pledge loan is being reported as an installment loan, it also adds to your credit mix, okay? Not just revolving accounts, but now you have an installment loan, and that is about 10 to 15% of your credit score. Now, let's go to how to do the $1,001 pledge loan hacks. You call Navy Federal, make sure that the funds, $1,001, is in your savings account. You call them up and let them know that you want to do a pledge loan. And of course, the rep will guide you through the process, will ask you questions, and will send you papers to sign off on. And once your pledge loan is approved, then you will see that on your Navy Federal app. Now, how to do the hack is, once it already shows on your Navy Federal app, you can wait anywhere from a few days, a week, or just depends on when you want to pay down that loan for about 80 to 90%. Just depends on your preference. Okay, paying off that $1,001 for 90%, that would be about, I would say, 900. Okay, so you still have an amount left on that pledge loan that will carry through for the rest of your 12 months. Now, on your Navy Federal app, it will actually show how much your monthly payment is up to the maturity date of that loan and how much is due. Take note of the date and the day of the month that you did that pledge loan. Just remember that Navy Federal reports to the credit bureaus at the end of each month. That is usually their reporting time to the credit bureau. So you can expect that the first week of the following month, that will start showing on your credit report. Now, that does not happen all the time. Sometimes it takes time. I just don't know the reason why, but I've seen that being reported much quicker than most. But for a few folks, they haven't seen that in a few weeks. So expect that time frame to happen before you will see that on your credit report, because I know that there are quite a few folks who have messaged me saying that why they did not see any change in their credit scores yet. Okay, it's not going to happen in a month or two. For some people, they will see that improvement right away on their credit scores. It also depends on your personal credit profile, on what you have there. But what I can say is that in general, the benefit of the pledge loan will show on your credit report. And as long as you also manage your personal credit profile responsibly, you will see that improvement right there. So when you pay off about 90% of that, now that $900 goes back to your savings account or your funding account. And Navy Federal charges only about 2% interest, about that range. I don't know if it has changed significantly lately, but it was about that much. It was only about 2% interest that they placed on my initial pledge loan. So that's what to expect with a pledge loan. Benefits of the $1,001 pledge loan. First, it takes you up to a term of 24 months that will be reporting on your credit as on-time payments. Now, the $900 that you pay down goes back to your funding account. So you're pretty much tying up only about $100 on that pledge loan just to maintain that pledge loan. And remember not to pay it off, meaning paying everything right away, because you will no longer have that length of time that you will be able to have that being reported on your credit report. And I know of a few members who have done that. They paid off the total amount of that pledge loan. So pretty much the reporting stopped. Of course, with a pledge loan, if you want to go for the maximum number of years that this account will be reporting on your credit report, you can go for $3,000 and more. $3,001 and more will report for about 5 years. So you can still do that, of course. You can do 3,000, you can do 2,000, and it just depends on what you are able to do at this point in time. But the thing is to get started as soon as possible and have that going as part of your account with Navy Federal. Check out my pledge loan playlist in the description below. There are many hacks and tips that you can learn from that. Motions Biz again, very much thankful that you continue to support my little channel. So have a great day. Have a very blessed